Peace, peace, peace. What it do? This is Nikki C in the place to be, and this is Chop It Up with C. What's going on? What's good? It's been a while, y'all. It's been quite some time. Nikki C been real quiet around here. I know y'all noticed that how quiet I've been. It's been a reason to be quiet. It's a time to be quiet sometimes. So that's what I've been doing, just like laying back, chilling, doing me, living my life. I think there's been too much emphasis put on, me doing my thing on YouTube. I was using this time, using a lot of time on it. It's taking up too much time. And then, of course, you guys already know I felt I was wasting my time. I wasted my time on a lot of stuff, a lot of people, and I just don't have time like that. I really don't. I didn't have time like that no more, so I just kind of like, been hanging out with myself doing me, which is not a problem. I don't think that I really needed so much to be with the people for myself. It wasn't about me. It was always me giving and wanting to be a part of somebody else. And, just giving myself to others. That's what I was thought I was doing, but now I'm just giving myself to me. And it's just been a whole learning opportunity to learn and experience, which is not bad at all. Everything was to learn, and I feel really good about everything at the end. At the end of it all, everything was worth it. Everything that I've learned has been worth it. So a lot of times I think that, our experience here on earth, all of our experiences are different. A lot of people are here for whatever reason that they're here, and we're all here for different reasons. So we realize that we won't criticize others and their journey, or everybody's journey is something special for them to learn or to do. So once we get past that judgmental stage and all those things and get where some of us are with this path, we understand. We know what's going on. Like, I was talking to someone, and I was just saying I'm at a different space with this. I'm so far out of my lower self. I'm so far away from the lower vibrational things. I don't care about a lot of stuff that I used to care about. I really don't. Like, it's easy for me to just not even worry about it. Um, it is what it is at this point. I'm like letting things just literally flow. Like, I'm not worried. Like, I'm not pressed about nothing right now. I'm not pressed about nothing they talking about on the news. I don't care. I don't even want to talk about it. It's, a lot of people do. Sometimes I have to be in atmospheres where this is what they want to do. They want to talk about this stuff, and I don't. I don't watch news. I don't. I just live in my world. And I know a lot of people think that it's impossible to have a world, but you could have a world. You could have your own thing going on, and it's not impossible. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. I didn't even realize I had a chat. I wasn't even looking. Shout out to Cuzzo. I was just thinking about you, Cuzzo. What's up, Mind's Eye? What's up, big old one? What's good? Yep, I kind of miss y'all a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I miss, the good times we shared with each other here on these platforms. But, for whatever reasons, things had to change for me. They had to. I was spending a lot of time, a lot of it. But I still was doing everything else I had to do. That's the funny part about everything. I went to school with this. I went to work, ran a business. I did everything and still was pushing out my videos on the platform, my live streams, which I had enjoyed doing. I had a great time doing it. And that's why I won't, totally give it up. I'll be back from time to time to check in, to give you my frequencies on what I see and what I'm taking in daily. I won't be back daily, but I'll tell you guys, I'll give you guys a brief summary of, what I see. It's crazy. It'd be some crazy shit. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I seen the word manipulation came. That was the word for the day yesterday. The word for the day, manipulation. Manipulation. How do people use manipulation to receive what they want in life? We have a lot of people who are very manipulative. And that word just made me just start thinking, and my mind just started thinking. I'm like, what the hell? And I just started thinking about people who are very manipulative. People who, like, they've gotten so good at it that you won't even know that they have literally tricked you into some bullshit, and you won't realize it until later. And it's so smooth the way they pull the shit off. And I've watched a lot of people in action. I've watched a lot of people in action, and now I just see them coming in, and I realize that I do not want to be in the presence of these type of people. I don't. I don't want to be in the presence of them. I don't want them in my life. I don't want them in my chair. I don't want them anywhere near me. I will not tolerate this behavior anymore. I will not. And that's what being me is. It's me coming to these conclusions of what I will accept in my life and what I won't. And that is how you create your own universe. You created your own universe, your own shit. Is by not allowing certain things in your life. If you do not want that, you do not have to deal with this. You really don't. That's what I've come to the realization of in all this little time I've been spending. Other than that, what y'all been got having going on? I ain't really been watching too many of the live streams or participating too much. Last night I ended up popping in with Huey P for a little while. Him and Mental Ninja was up there. And it's so wonderful to hear people who have a mind of their own and they don't care. They got their own way of thinking, and that's wonderful. It's okay to have your own thoughts. Something that the world don't want you to have. Something that we know they never wanted us to have. They sit here and program us from day one. They never wanted us to have our own thoughts. They want to control what we think. And that don't work all the time. It might work some of the times, but it won't work all the time. I was listening to something today and they said that they're not even going to call babies babies anymore. They're going to call them babies because they want children to decide whether or not they want to be a boy or a girl when they, at the age of 5, they could be able to decide this. This stuff is getting crazier and crazier, y'all. Do y'all be hearing this crazy shit that's going on? It's literally getting sick. And I don't know how anyone could be considered sane in this situation of all this shit that's going on. Listening to it every day, I can do it. I would literally be crazy right now if I did pay attention to all this stuff that's going on. It's just depressing. It's just, I accidentally hear a lot of shit sometimes. I accidentally find out about certain shit that I don't even be seeking. Oh, and by the way, I heard that the Pope said, fuck the Bible. What the fuck is this shit? Why you gonna say fuck the Bible though? I guess. They're really playing a game with us. They really want to know who's paying attention and who's not for real right now. Shit is crazy. Literally insane. It's literally bananas. So I am preparing to actually go to my real graduation. I'm going to my real graduation. I'm leaving to go walk across the stage for real. I don't know how to feel about it. I just said whatever. I might as well get the whole experience, the real experience and everything, and take me some real pictures and enjoy the moment. It might feel a little bit of normalcy when I do that. I walked at all my graduations, from Head Start to all of them. So I might as well do this one, huh? I don't even know why I came on here. My ass knew I was sleepy when I started this live, but I had set it up a few days ago and said, let me go in here and say it's something. Yep, I appreciate the ones who did show up though. Y'all, that's dope. That's some dope ass shit. Totally dope, y'all. Hope everybody's well. We've lost so many people. We've lost so many people through this bullshit. I just advise everybody to enjoy life, Enjoy yourself as much as you can and don't live in fear. Um, we just went to a concert a few weeks ago. Actually, it's been about 2 weeks. We went to see Morris Day and the Time and Cameo and all them. I enjoyed myself. Hung out with some of my cousins. And love you too, Mars. Um, hang out with my cousins and stuff and got dressed, went out, looked cute. That's what I like doing. So we went there and we got a few more events that we gonna hit up before this year's up. Yeah, we gonna do it and enjoy ourselves. Why not? And we're gonna love one another. We're gonna love people and stop hating on each other for no reason. Uh, go inside of ourselves, deal with the trauma, and stop taking it out on people we don't that didn't do nothing to us. Stop hating on other people. That'd be the best thing that anybody can do is learn how to address shit that you know that's wrong with you. We've been talking about this every time I come on, right? Say the same shit, and it's getting a little bit repetitive, but this is what the I see that's wrong. These are the things that I can see that's wrong. I see that being wrong. I see people always being judgmental. I see people always being competitive when the competition is yourself. You're the only one that you are in competition with because you are trying to figure out who you are the whole time. That's what this life is all about. Figuring out who you are, not who Magic Johnson is, not knowing all about his life and how many rings he has and all that. It's not about knowing what somebody else is doing in their life. It's about you figuring out you and realizing that it's not about the material things so much. A lot of people thrive off of that, of what you have, and they don't even want to be cool with other people who don't have what they have, and it's not about that. It's so many lessons in life that we have to go through, and some of these lessons are going to be with people who are not may not have the same shit you have. They might be homeless. You never know. Whatever the case is, you may encounter someone who might not be on the level you're on. And your job with that person may vary, but there's still work to be done. We have work to do. And as soon as people can stop being such narcissists and stop worrying about only themselves, we can get a lot of the work done. I see people deliberately do stuff because they want you to react a certain way, or they want to get a certain stigmatis stigma about you to be what it is. I think that's the right word. They want everybody to think a certain thing about you, or they want, I don't know. I don't know how to describe this, but I just see so much going on. There's so much that goes on. Y'all don't understand with people. Like, people don't want to work together no more either, y'all. They don't want to work together because it's like everything is individualized. People want the shit to be only about them most of the time. That's what we found out when we came here, actually, on this platform too. Because I thought that if everybody worked together, we could have put together a whole network and everything would have been fine. But it just never worked out that way. It was always, let's fight, let's be cool for a week or two, but then we're gonna go at each other's throats, and it's just never was any type of way to be unified. And I could never understand that. But not only is it here, it's everywhere. It's even in the real world, like even wherever you go. These jobs, these different places you go, or whatever you do, it's the same shit. But I've been fortunate as well, though. I'm not going to say that every encounter has been totally fucked up. I've had met some very good people, and I've been able to, like, confide in them and talk to them and actually, you know, talk about stuff that I can't talk about with just anybody. And that's a blessing. It's very refreshing to be on the same frequency and vibrations as some people that you can really actually communicate with and have a great build. That's what I've been explaining to some of my brothers and sisters. Sometimes it's just like you're not going to be able to build with everybody. You're not going to be able to do the same thing you might be able to do with me, with everyone. Sometimes it's time to let go of those people that we thought we was going to be able to be rolling with. It's that time. It's about that time, y'all. This is what time it is. This is the time to separate the wheat from the tare. This is that time. This is what time we're at right now. So, you know the demonic forces that you see in these individuals. You already be seeing it. You know that there's no way to. They're not coming back from that. They've already shown who they was. They're not coming back. So you have to let their ass go. That's where we at right now. Ain't no more saving nobody. Ain't no more holding on to the bullshit. If they treat somebody else the way they just treating them, they'll treat your ass like that too. Remember that. Remember when you see someone do a foul, unjust act to someone else. Remember that, because if they did it to someone else, They would most definitely do that same shit to you. They will. And you know, somebody said when somebody show you who you they are, believe them the first damn time. Don't wait for second and third times. But that's what we've been doing though, y'all. We've been doing it. We've been letting these people do this shit to us. And we've been letting them do it and we keep letting them come back. What the fuck we keep letting them come back for? Why? What is this? Let's get beat up today? Let's let these people keep beating up on us? I'm not getting beat up no more. I'm afraid I'm not. I'm not taking not a bit of shit from nobody. That's what I'm not gonna do. I wouldn't give a hell who you was. I just ain't doing it. I'm not a punching bag and I will not tolerate to be punched on. I won't do it. So at this point, y'all know what time it is. Y'all know exactly what time it is. So yeah, walk away from all that shit that ain't serving you no for your highest good no more. And when I say highest good, I'm not talking about what you can obtain monetarily. I'm talking about the real work that we've been putting in. We really been putting in this work, and people been sitting up here playing around with this shit like it's a game. It's not one. It's not one. You gotta work on you and decide whether or not you're gonna let go of those ways that are so ugly that you don't even want to look in the mirror sometimes. And this is the same ways that make you come treat other people fucked up because you don't know how to address yourself. It's just so much. I can go on and on. Y'all know how I do. I'll go on and on about it. These are the things we should be working on. We don't need to worry about all this other stuff that I see us worrying about. We need to worry about what it is about ourselves that we need to know. But I didn't come for long. Y'all know that. I see you sages in the building. You know what I'm saying? I didn't come for long. I just came to break the ice. I've been silent for a little while. I ain't said nothing in weeks. That's because I'm living my best life. Living my best life. I really am. I'm enjoying my life. Like, for the first time in a long time, I'm really enjoying my life. Like, everything that I'm doing, I enjoy at this moment in time. So, in this moment in time, I have no ill will towards anyone, especially y'all niggas that I don't even really know, but I just come on here and talk to sometimes. I don't know y'all. I like to have a hateful bone in my body about y'all. I don't have no hate towards any of y'all, for one thing. When I come on here and I do these talks, I'm talking as a collective thing. Like, it's not, I'm pointing the finger at anybody. I'm just talking about the general energies that I see in people. And I'm also telling y'all just what I'm on. And, just talking. But sometimes people seem to think that I just know. to say this to them. I don't know, but I don't know. I'm just talking about what I'm seeing for real, like in the world, with the people and how people treat each other. And I don't think it's right all the time. It's not fair. Because if we want to go Bible, it always said, love thy neighbor as you love yourself. So whatever you do to your neighbor, you wouldn't want nobody doing that shit to you. So you were supposed to be treating people with the utmost respect at all times. Um, just in general with the universe, we already know the universe. Whatever you energy you throw out there, you're gonna get that shit back. So why are we even doing anything that we know we might get back? We gotta stop. Gotta think about that. Thank you, Big O. I love y'all too, but at the end of the day, I gotta spend a little more time with me. That's what I just been doing though, like, and my family. Like, I got my family closer now, my grandbaby and stuff. So I've been enjoying that part. I've been enjoying my life, y'all. Let me reiterate that. Really, really, really. I went to a beach that is in my city, in my state, that I had never actually been to. And I thought that was just the most beautiful scene ever. I actually did a little clip and shared it with y'all too. Fred is in here cutting up in this. Fred cutting up in this fish tank right now. Why you said that? Fred, Fred. Sage said, "What's up, Fred?" Fred showing out. When he hear me talk, he like to go off. But yeah, just being grateful for what I have, and I'm very a very blessed person, very fortunate, and I realize that. That's the thing. You know how sometimes we be complaining about everything. We be having stuff, but just still be complaining about what we want and oh, I wish I had this, and just never satisfied. I'm at that point where I could be very satisfied and happy about what I have, and that's where we should be all striving to be. Realizing that there's always someone out there that may be worse off than you. Yep, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego still here too. We know who they are. Yep, they still in here and they rocking. I actually want to take time out to do my tank and put my castles and stuff back in there because I took it all out when the other fish passed away. I took everything out and I never put it back in there. Yeah, there was some strong fish right here, and I don't know. I just, they doing good. I had never expected them to last this long. But that's what you get for thinking. You never know. You think something or someone is weak, and they end up being the strongest ones. And at the end of it all, the strong will survive, no matter if they're outnumbered or whatever the case. And just always remember the narrow road is always the right road. The road where not many people are is the right one. The wide road with everybody there is the wrong way to go. Fred is doing a dance in this tank. So I hope that my words can encourage you guys and inspire you all to go to the highest frequency you can ever go to. We will not dwell in our lower selves. We will rise above all of that and go to a higher realm of thinking. And when we can get there, it's a very beautiful place to be. So I'm going to close out at 37 minutes of speaking to you guys. And I'll be back soon. And y'all know what I want y'all to do already. So let's do it. And I'm gone. Peace.